Hello to all our viewers. I'm Arnold Piccoli and my
And I'm Grace，我是 Grace。
Grace.
嗯，
And Grace is going to look after the China Masters names, and I'll introduce the Australian Masters. We've got number 11, David Barry McCauley, number 6, Jacko Smith, number 12, Jimmy Rossiter, captain, Jace Measley, playing coach, number 5, number 4, Carl Patton, number 8, Kevin Chisholm, number 3, Luke Newland, number 10, Matthew Mihotov, 13, Patrick Kelly, Ryan Heckerberg's number 7, number 9 is Stewie Parkinson, vice captain, and Tim Senior rounds it out at number 2.
所以我们的 Australia 的 Masters 会在玩着在白色队，然后我们的中国是在黑色队，然后我们也有就是第一号就是三明理，然后第二号杨宇涛，第三名郝冠松，然后第五名肖良，然后第六名许约慧，第七砍王，然后第八杨文杰，第九就是我们队长有梁有龙，然后第十刘明，第11张涵予，然后第13名我们的莫传萌。
So there you've got the introduction to the players from both countries. We're in the last minute for the game, and we're just setting up. The referees are falling into their positions. Sub benches are full, and get ready to swing over to camera 2 once they blow the buzzer and we can watch the strike.
所以现在我们要开始上半场。
Oh, we need a chair.
我们现在正式开始。我们可以看到我们的三名对手在努力的把球抢回来，很美的抢。
So a good little start by both teams. We've moved the puck over to the opposite side to the sub benches. The defence from Australia has tried to switch it, but it's been caught out by the Chinese players, and they're straight away in the defence and just managed to clear it. Geez, that was a really good power play by the Chinese players.
我们可以看到，就是中国队很快的把球往
So Australia in the
Australia
white and China in the black.
我们看到
Oh, that was a really nice flick through. Really good
现在我们在看到中国队在努力的把球抢回来，但是呢有点困难。
Good possession skills by China.
我们看到现在裁判吹
Referees
犯
have
规
picked something up. So China to go back, possession to Australia.
所以现在 Australia 会有暂时，然后这个是我们的冲碰的犯规。你可以看到中国队的后方很努力的把球往外面推去，但是呢，又有一个裁判的吹了犯规，所以我们来看看他们是什么犯规呢
Let's see what the referees. It's a bit of a hold by Australia. So the puck has been given to the Chinese.
所以我们可以看到，这就是我们的中国队有了优势。
Let's see the way they set up. They've only got one in front of the puck.
这是有点
That was easily intercepted by the Australian forward and rotated possession and a nice
中国
flick forward,
队
and that's going to be a goal. As I was alluding to, no, gloved in. Gloved in, no
它
goal.
是不是一个进球？所以我们现在中
So,
国队
so
又有
hopefully China do a better job of their free puck. We've got a timeout to China. I'm sure the coach wouldn't be too happy with the way they took that free puck, basically giving it away to Australia and right in front of goal. That's why that was so dangerous. So I'm guessing they're having a bit of a chat and just reassessing.
我们可以看到这次我们的中国队暂停，就是暂停时间，来给他们的教练给他们一点意见，然后看他们可以在哪个方面继续跟进，然后进步。
It's theirs, China's puck.
还
Move
有
forward,
2分钟
guys.
，2秒的时间。
So he's gone by himself. He's got his whole team behind him.
看到我们中国队向前，
I
但
thought
是
they
呢，
would have
我
been
们的
organised after a timeout of exactly what was
我
going
们的澳大
on,
利亚
but they
队
put
很
themselves
容易的把
under pressure a lot again.
的球挡了，去中间。
China's
现在我
managed
们
to
又
clear
看
it,
到
which is great.
中国队很容易的把球往外面的方向推去，有点危险啦。最后的3米，可是我们看到就是中国队很努力的在把球往旁边的墙壁靠去。
Australia's rotating the puck through the corner, trying to get it out as they are to try to open up the face, but China was ready for that and have put a player right in the right way, and he's still stayed on the bottom. Great effort.
我们又有我们的裁判又吹了一
All
个
right, chopping
犯规。
by China. Australia's possession right in front of
这个
goal.
犯规呢是违
Referees
法
are calling
进
a
球，
timeout.
然后给了犯规也是
Okay, Australia
给了
preparing to take this penalty, this free puck in front of goal.
可以看到全部队友，中国的全部队友都在水底，然后他们在很努力的把球美
Good
丽
clearance
的
by China. Good clearance.
推去最外面的墙壁，因为呢，如果他们继续把球往外面推，那么就比较容易。
Great
但
goal
是呢，
by
这次澳大利亚就
Number
很容
6.
易的把球进了一粒，
Jacko Smith scored that goal. Well done, Jacko.
就是我们第6号的 Jacko Smith 进了一粒，为澳大利亚进了一粒球。就是在我们第半场的5分钟，前5分钟进了一粒球。
Great strike from China. That was
中
really
国
quick.
太快了，在
Very quick forward there.
我的朋友是说，就是他们的前方特别快，就是地利去中间的时候，就是往前冲到特别快。可是呢，又无法的把球守着在他们上。现在我们可以看到，50是不是一个进球呢？对。 好像是第5号还是第6号的选手从澳大利亚。
I think that was scored by Tim Senior, but we'll soon find out if the refs did throw a number at the chief refs. No, Barry McCauley, number 11.
是我们第11号的 David Barry McCulley。就是现在我们的分数是2-0。这次中国又成功的拿下中间的球，然后我的朋友在这儿也说了，就是他特别快，想要赞他一次，再赞他。然后现在我们可以看到，就是澳大利亚在努力的把球往中间，他们又以为是一个裁判吹，但是呢，他们听错了，就是这个才是真正的我们的裁判吹了犯法。澳大利亚的其中一名选手被罚时，所以我们可以看到，就是我们的中国6人对在澳大利亚的5人选手。
Very good move there by China. If the support was a bit closer, they would have done really well just then, but they've still got possession. And just a change of possession now to Australia. This is Kevin Chisholm. Nice little swerve around, and he's got good support.
中国
That's Kev again.
可以，又有一个裁判的吹犯法。就是中国对做了一个手套球，所以现在是澳大利亚的优势。我们现在可以看到中国队在努力的把球往外面跟进。我可以看到4个、5个、6个选手在底下，然后很美的把球顶了，在外面。6个人都在下面顶着，但是呢
，Good goal there.
澳大利亚就是很容易的把球进了。
And managed to get it to the offside wing that was sitting on the goal tray. We'll soon get another. Jacko Smith. He's scoring a few goals this game.
我们第6号的 Jacko Smith 又进了多1粒，所以 Jacko Smith 总共进了2粒球。
We've got a timeout, Australia.
是我们的澳大利亚的
Timeout, Australia.
暂时叫了一个停止时间。
So player coach Jace is wanting to have a chat or a break, one of the two, and just refocus his charges. And I think the Chinese coach is on the sideline behind the goals, just speaking to them. Well, the good thing about today in this vision is we don't have problem on this court with the shadows. So we got good vision on this court today.
对呀，今天我们的视线在这个场呢，挺不错的，因为今天的太阳没有那么强烈，在这儿，所以是 我们可以看到就是比
really
较
good
多，
run down the
然后
side
比较
there
细节
by
的看
Timmy
到
Senior
就是他们在水下，打得怎么样。我们可以看到就是澳大利亚在这儿完美的配合，可是呢，中国也
China's
是没
positioning
有
their players
后
really
退，
well
所以
versus
可以看到他
Australia's
们
offence to make it really hard
可以看到
to pass between the
澳大利
players.
亚犯了一
So
个违
Australia's
法使
been
用
caught for
球
chopping,
棒，
and China's possession now, 6 metres out in their defensive half.
所以我们也是可以在这儿看到，就是新的队友的进来了，因为他
Oh,
们
really
是
good
有
move there.
最多比较新鲜的氧气在他们的他的肺当中，所以这个是很有效率的。
So Australia's trying to recycle possession, move it
所以我们
around
可以
to
看
try
到
to
我们
create space.
澳大利亚在这边做了一个拳的
That's really good
swing
movement by Australia.
然后我们也看到
They
就
should be able
是
to
这
move
个
this near the
中国
goal,
也
but
是
no
防
good clearance by
防到
China.
很好。现在澳大利亚要把球往前面中间拉去，但是呢，见到了3名的选手，就是中国的选手在挡着他。
I think there was a body stop in there by China, and it'll be Australia's puck.
所以我们也可以看到，就是中国队做了一个违法停球，因为他们有某一位选手用他的身体来挡球。可以看到，就是
Australia should score from here. Well done.
对，第6号的澳大利亚选手成功进球，所以现在我们的比分
That
为
was good
4-0。
execution by Australia with their free puck in front of goal. They went around the contested area and managed to get it back in the corner of the goal. 还有最后的1分钟，在我们的上半场。 He is really
的
quick,
中国人
and he's only got plastic fins.
很快的把球
Chinese
推进了
Association should spend some money and buy some carbon fibres for him.
To be honest, that fins is not really bad. Like I prefer like that fins to Breyers.
Is that right?
Yeah, that is actually one of I think.
It's very close to Najad, so a high cadence. He kicks very quickly, so he needs a higher.
Yeah, so there is
speed.
like the hardness wise, you have like the soft, medium, and hard. Like if they are normally in the world level, they should kick around a hard fins, and it's
Yes.
super quick. Like to be honest, because swimmers prefer like shorter fins than longer fins, and that's
Well,
where
that's higher cadence. You get a higher speed.
Oh.
Great.
Oh.
So if your kick is very fast, you're better off with a small stiff fin.
yeah
But if your kick is slow, then you want a bigger blade.
yeah
So you get more power because you never had the speed.
就是我们的这边的讲说是说了，就是如果你是踢的就是小跟快的话，你就会想要拥有一个比较短的鞋袜，然后如果你达到就是你的方式来踢的话是比较慢跟大一点的话，就是上下比较慢的话，就是你想要拥有一个比较长的鞋袜。 就是真的是看个人的，就是你的背景啊，你的脚的力度这些都有影响。
So here we are, Australia's having a bit of a chat in the half-time break. They're a few goals up, so they're in a relatively happy state, but I'm sure they're trying to tidy up spacing issues and positioning, which I see as areas that they need to improve to be competitive against the other teams in this tournament. And it's really important, even though you're winning, that you don't waste the opportunity to improve, whereas sometimes players get ahead of themselves and teams get ahead of themselves and they think they're winning, they're doing everything right.
就在这个半场呢，就是教练们可以就是来帮他们换一些方式来打这个比赛，然后完成这个比赛，也是给他们多一点休息时间来自己就各自的提升自己，然后就是给自己多一点信心，多一点点的韧性来一起打完这个比赛。对。
So players are moving back into their subbing benches.
就是我们可以看到，就是选手们慢慢的回去他们自己的各自的组。
You've heard the 30-second whistle.
那个吹法呢，是在30秒之前他们会吹一次，就是让大家都知道还有30秒的时间就要进入我们的下半场。
All right, we're almost at the start. A few seconds to go. Let's see China win that first strike. He wins it by a good 2.5, 3 metres. That is a really quick swim. You can tell he had a break, a good rest.
Yep， 所以我们可以看到，就是我们的5号选手，中国选手，就是很快的、迅速的把球抢了回来，然后应该是我们可以看到，就是他应该有一个他很清醒，然後可以很快
So
的
I'd like to ask you, Grace, I want you to ask that player that you know, what's his 50 metres time?
50 meters time.
For,
The number 5.
yes, or your fast man.
Because I'm not from China, actually.
But if you can go ask him, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure.
Because he would know his time. He's a fin swimmer, and that's a standard distance to train and to swim at.
He's probably a fin swimmer or a really good swimmer back in the days.
Yes, so I'd be curious to know if you can ask.
All right.
That way, it's
I'll
something that I can find out how quick he actually is. So,
All right.
Your player in your women's team, who her nickname
Was
is
supermodel.
Supermodel.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Her
this morning.
50 metre time is 17 seconds. So
Fin swimming, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And in my day, with hockey fins that were plastic and rubber, my time was 19 seconds. So she is very quick.
All right, I will ask this guy. I will hunt this guy down.
Because there's not many people can swim under 20 seconds.
Yes.
There wouldn't be many people here that can swim under 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's exceptional speed.
Yep. 所以我的朋友在这儿呢，他就问第5号的选手，就是他的50米的时间，因为今天早上就是我们看到在女生的那一场的话，就是有一个超模。他的小号是叫超模的选手，就是他的50米的 fin swimming 的时间是17秒，然后他说他以前是19秒，所以很少人在这个世界上呢，其实拥有了20秒以下的时间。
So another goal to Jacko Smith. He's sitting on 4 goals. Well done.
对，我们现在可以看到，就是澳大利亚这里，就是这个 Jacko Smith 呢，第6号的选手，他是进了4粒球，在这个赛当中。
again, China does a really good job with the strike, and it's only when their numbers start to dwindle on the bottom that Australia starts. This is really good work. Then Australia starts to get ascendancy, but at the moment, certainly on each of the strikes, they've really come through strong this time. So as you see, China's got their numbers on the bottom, placed in the right position, and when you do that, there's very little space for the opposition to get an ascendancy or really get some a link going. So yeah,
就是我们
well
可以
done China at the moment.
我们就是可以看到，就是我们的中国队的选手是挺快在开始的时候，但是呢，就是我们可以看到，就是当时就是看到可以，中国队的选手
So as you see,
累
the
了还
referees
是
were
怎么了，
playing
就没有很多
playing
支持
advantage
的
for
时候，
China,
就是我
but the
们的
chief
澳大利
referee
亚
called it
的
up.
组会
So the
慢
puck
慢
comes back
的
to China.
拿了回来。
Good steal there by Kevin Chisholm of Australia, and he's got it back, and he'll look to flick forward to his wing, and he's supporting him really well. So Kev's done it. Kev's having a really good game this game, and we should be able to finish this.
看的，好像是
And the referees confer that's a goal to Australia.
对，所以我们可以看到，就是裁判又叫了一个进球给第3号的牛岭。
Referee timeout. Curious to know what they're going to talk about. They're just giving a warning to China. Gloving.
对，所以现在我们可以看到，就是裁判在给一
Luke Newland
个
got that one, so
警
well done
告
to Luke.
给我们的中国选手，就是有很多手讨球的犯规。再次，中国又
This is another player. He's got lighter fins, blue. The fast guy's got a slightly light blue or green fin.
Oh, really?
Yes, aren't you watching this game?
I was watching it the whole time, but I
That's
thought
a different player.
Is
He's
it
still
that?
quick.
is it the wing now?
I'll point him out when I see him, but I don't think he's on. See the dark blue? That's
Yeah.
a different player to the fast guy.
OK， 对不起，我的眼睛。
You pick these things up straight away. That guy I would watch if I was playing against him.
Yep.
Another good goal by Australia.
No, it's not a goal.
No goal.
不是一个进球，因为他们所做了阻挡的犯规，所以现在我们的中国队有优势。然后希望就是他们可以把这个球开出来，然后不要给我们的澳大利亚选手进球。
So a bit of pressure by Australia to hold China back, but China's keeping good possession, which is exactly what you need to do. Look
可
at
以
the
看到
possession.
中国
And he's
队
off
很
again.
厉
That's
害的把
fantastic work
球
by that Chinese player. Lays it off. So
给
again,
了
this
他的自己
recirculating
朋友，然
possession
后他又用力的
has
把
really helped
球
to no end
往前推，但是呢，现在有点困
to
难。
build pressure, and we have a head knock. So we could have an Australian player out right now. And out he goes.
我们可以看到，就是有人发球的时
I
候
think it's an
不小
automatic
心
2
把
minutes.
球，就是球打了在选手的头上。
Dave Barry McCauley is out
第
for
11
2.
号的选手呢，就是被
He's obviously
被
going to
罚时
contribute to the
2分钟的
alcohol
时
and
间。
presentation night. There's always fines for being kicked out and put in the sin bin.
Yeah, understand.
At least we get a benefit from the
Yep.
inconvenience during the
free
game.
alcohol, right?
No, you supply the free alcohol for being a naughty boy.
就是我们的这里的
Normally you got
英
to
文
buy a bottle for every time, a bottle of alcohol for every time you sit in a bin.
Oh, jeez, your money ran out.
Very quick if you're a dirty player.
Yeah, but depends on like everybody's palate. If it's a cheap wine, it doesn't cost much, you
No,
know.
spirits, little girl, Grace. Spirits.
Okay, spirits.
It might be a cheap bottle of ouzo or vodka, but it still be spirits.
50. Yeah,
Yes.
it'll be 50.
In Queensland, when they want to do that to you, it's Bundaberg rum. It's a horrible mixture, but very, very strong.
Because the other day I was playing what is it, for Queensland, and then I was a naughty girl for some random reason.
Yes.
Cause Cat,
Great goal there by Australia, recycling play and keeping possession and really putting untold pressure on the Chinese defence.
所以我们也看到一个进球为澳大利亚，可是我们的2号的杨宇涛，就是我们的副队长呢，他被
Goal by Carl Patton, one of the senior
犯
players in
时
the，team.
可是他还有5秒的时间。然后我们的4号的 Carl Patton 从澳大利亚就是。
So yeah, it's always been a way for the team to get some free alcohol for the presentation night.
Yep.
And it's a good way of, building another resistance to people wanting to do the wrong thing and get in the sin bin.
Mhm. 所以我们的英文讲说呢，他是说了，就是澳大利亚有一个传统，就是如果你被罚时的话，你就会需要就是在最后一天的时候，就买一罐的酒，还是酒的时
See
间。
the light, Fins? He is a fast one, not the dark blue.
酒来就是敬大家，这样，所以就是选手们就会有一点怕，就是因为这些酒呢也不便宜。然后刚才他也说了，就是那个浅色的那个中国选手，他是那个特别快的选手。
Yeah, anything you can use to distinguish players in the pool that are dangerous is really important if you're a player. So when you see that, you're just ever ready and concerned, and you maybe reduce time or space for that player to use his pace or his skills.
Yeah.
I had to back in my day because my defence wasn't as fast. So when I saw them under pressure, I knew I would have to get back to help them out.
Yep.
If that makes any sense.
Yes, it does.
If I knew the fastest player in the other team got anywhere near the puck, I would always immediately start going back. So if my defence was found under pressure, I could cover it.
Understand.
There's no point in being the fastest player in your team and not helping your defence against the opposition's fastest player.
Yep, totally. But I still think the darker fins guy is the one because I remember his tattoo on the side.
All right, let's find out what both their 50-metre times are.
Okay, sure.
Does that make more sense?
Yes.
Then we'll check. We've got a competition, a drink.
Okay.
All right,
Sure.
a drink for the winner.
Okay. 我们可以看到就是
And Grace, I'll have to trust you for the answer. All
Okay.
right?
我们可以看到就是澳大利亚就是叫了一个停止时间的时候，然后
So Australia's called a timeout, probably very smart. 3 minutes to go. They're up by 7 goals. just to steady things, have a bit of a break, maybe get a fresh team in, and see if they can attack with possession now against China in these last few minutes. We've got one of our controllers almost falling asleep next to us. I'll have to not pinch her, maybe pinch and punch her to keep her awake. She's one of our Queensland young budding underwater hockey players. I think we expect a lot from her in the next few years, and it's great to see her come down and watch the Worlds. Probably the last Worlds in Australia for maybe 30 years. Each Worlds is every 4 years now, and there's already 4 or 5 countries that have put their hand up. So you add 5 countries by 4 years, that's 20 years before it even could consider coming back. So it's going to be an expensive exercise for Australia going to the next
Worlds, yeah.
Next Worlds. It's most probably, except for New Zealand or South Africa, they're going to be in the northern hemisphere.
所以我们的英文主持人
So start
说了，
saving.
就是
Start saving.
如果有机会，然后
You're still 16 or
我们
17
的世
now?
界大赛会
18.
在30年过后才
2 years of
回来
savings just to get there.
澳大利亚举行。
Oh, that was a hand. So we're still in this corner. Australia trying to recirculate possession and have moved it across the pool, trying to find some space that they need to penetrate the Chinese defence. But it was a great catch. And now the possession is back with China.
我们可以看到中国队的很容易的把球往外面的墙向进，所以可是现在呢又有些困难了。
Both teams are using the timeout, the referee timeout, to do a sub. So you've basically got 3 players from each team have made a sub. Freshen up for this next phase with China taking the puck. Good steal from the Japanese flick. Chinese, sorry. Really good movement. I don't know how I made that mistake, sorry.
It's okay. All Asians.
Very hard to see that anyone's Asian in the pool at the moment.
Yeah. Because everyone has the tan going.
They've got a better suntan than a lot of the Australians.
Yeah. Hey, the referee grabbing.
Yeah, apparently they're allowed to. The people that make the rules can break the rules.
我们在说那个裁判就是做了手套，就是犯法的用手，就是。
This is a really good movement by Australia, but China's really thwarted it. And they've come out and they've said, no, we'll take it back to our sub-bench side. Good chase there by Jaco. And that is it. Well done, Australia. Well done, China. A good game, played in the correct spirit. Both teams were very, very clean and just wanted to play the game in the open spirit. What do you think, Grace?
I think it was a very clean and easy match. Like it wasn't much of dissatisfaction
Physicality
or
physicality
in the
game. Yep.
And all of them were pretty cool and chill with it, which is awesome, like sportsmanship, right, from players.
And as you see now, they're all shaking hands. Post game, everyone loves that they're playing against people that love the sport. So well done to both teams.
就是我们要感谢大家，就是来观看这个中国队 跟澳大利亚队的这个就是比较大的年数的男生来这比了一个很顺利的比赛，然后就是最后的分数是8-0。可
So
是
thank you, Grace, for your commentary. And I'd like an answer on which of your two players are faster, firstly, for a drink, and secondly, what their times were.
the blue
I said
fins.
light blue, you said dark blue. We'll see.
I'll say dark blue.
Can you wrap it up? Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
谢谢。
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Kevin Chisholm, one of the players for the Australian Men's Masters team. And we just had a very convincing win against the Chinese in their first attempts at coming to a World Championships. Comments on the game, Kev?
I've got to say, everybody played pretty well. I was very surprised. The Chinese really held it together, played a really good game. They're fit, they're fast, they'll be a threat in years to come, I think.
Yep, and did you see anything in particular in their style of play that they've adopted from some other countries or someone else has influenced them?
I'm not sure if I'm the right person to talk about that, mate. I didn't get a very good look at their style of play. I reckon they'd be pretty happy with it, though.
Yeah, no, it was a good win, a good win. So overall, what's the performance of the Masters team? What are you thinking?
We've had a few wins. We've had a loss against the US, so we're trying to get a bit harder on the bottom and try and do something to overcome them. And, you know, we want to be there in the medals.
Yep, well, I mean, the US, their team average age is sort of high 30s to very early 40s. So, you know, they've got a young side. So that also helps, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've focused on the Masters gold this year. I think if you ask any American, they'll admit that. And more power to them. I mean, they've been playing for a long time, and they've got some really good players, and they're doing some really good stuff over there.
All right, and I heard you wanted to give a shout out to a special group of people.
I'd like to big thanks to the Irish boys. I was having trouble getting my fitness right before this comp, and went over to Ireland for an intense training camp over there, and they're playing a really unique style of hockey over there, and it's good to see them. They should be here at maybe the next Worlds or the one after, mate. They're coming on strong. So thanks very much, boys, for your help.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Good luck moving forward into the tournament and get a few more wins under your belt.
We'll do what we can, mate. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.